At first glance, this Toyota Land Cruiser looks completely destroyed. The front end is crushed, the hood is folded like paper, the headlights are shattered, and the bumper is barely hanging on. For most people, this would be the end of the road. Insurance companies would write it off, salvage yards would strip it for parts, and the rest would end up in a scrapyard. But today, we're doing something different. Instead of giving up on this vehicle, we're going to rebuild it, piece by piece, from twisted metal to a fully restored machine. This is the complete restoration of a wrecked Toyota Land Cruiser. The Toyota Land Cruiser is one of the most respected SUVs ever built, known for durability, reliability, and the ability to survive in some of the harshest environments on Earth. From deserts, to mountains, to remote expedition routes, these vehicles are designed to last for decades. But even the toughest machines can't always survive a serious crash. And that's exactly what happened here. This Land Cruiser suffered a severe front-end collision. The entire front structure absorbed the impact, which means we could be dealing with frame damage, suspension damage, and major mechanical problems. But before we can rebuild anything, we need to understand exactly how bad the damage really is. The first step in any restoration project is a full inspection. We start by looking at the front end. The bumper is destroyed. The grille is cracked. Both headlights are completely broken. The hood is severely bent. But cosmetic damage is only the surface. What really matters is what's happening underneath. Inside the engine bay, we can immediately see that the radiator has been pushed backward. Cooling components are crushed. Several hoses are disconnected, and the fan assembly is damaged. But surprisingly, the engine block itself appears to be intact, which is a very good sign. Next, we move underneath the vehicle, and this is where things get serious. The front suspension shows clear signs of impact. One of the control arms is bent. The steering components are slightly misaligned, and there may also be small distortions in the front frame rails. If the frame is too far gone, this project could be over before it even begins. So the next step is critical. We're going to mount the vehicle on a frame measurement system to see if the structure can actually be repaired. Before any structural work can begin, the damaged components have to come off. We start by removing the bumper assembly, then the broken headlights. Next comes the hood. With the front panels removed, the real damage becomes much easier to see. The radiator support is bent, the cooling system is destroyed, and several brackets have been twisted during the collision. But the deeper we go, the more promising the situation begins to look. The engine mounts are still
New
solid.
left lower control
The
arm
frame
installed
rails
and
appear
torqued to spec.
reparable, and the main engine
Inspecting
components
the tie rod.
survive the
Slight bend is
impact.
detected.
That
Loosening the
means
bolt,
this Land
removing the old
Cruiser
tie
still
rod,
has a
installing the new
chance.
tie rod,
Now
securing
the
the new
front
part.
end will be completely stripped down, so we can move to the next phase, structural repair. This is where the most important work begins. The vehicle is secured onto a professional frame straightening machine. Special clamps hold the chassis in place.
Engine
Hydraulic
oil
pulling
checked and
arms are
confirmed
attached
clean.
to the damaged frame sections. And slowly,
Battery
carefully,
reconnected. Testing
the bent
electrical
metal is
systems
pulled
now.
back into
All
alignment.
systems are operational.
Frame repair
All right,
is a
first
precise
ignition attempt.
process. Even a few millimeters can affect
Engine
how
cranks
the vehicle
normally.
drives.
Good start.
So measurements are
All right, starting
constantly
it up
checked
now.
throughout the process.
Engine's running
After
smoothly
several
at idle.
adjustments,
No
the
warning
frame
lights
finally
visible.
returns to factory specifications. With the structure restored, we can now install a new radiator support panel.
New OEM front
This
bumper,
new
primed and
component
ready
will
for
provide
paint.
the mounting
It's a perfect
points
fit and smooth
for the
surface,
cooling
ready for
system
the
and
paint
front
booth.
body panels.
We're using body
The
filler to
structural
repair this dent.
foundation
Spread
is
it
now
evenly to
solid
fill the
again,
depression.
and
Now,
the Land
smooth the
Cruiser is
surface
ready
for a
for the
seamless
next
repair.
stage of the rebuild.
Sanding the repaired
Now
areas
it's time
evenly.
to bring the mechanical
This
systems
ensures
back
a
to
smooth
life.
finish for paint.
The damaged radiator is replaced with a new unit. Cooling hoses are reinstalled. The fan assembly is mounted back in place. Next, we move to the suspension. The bent control arm is replaced. Steering components are inspected and adjusted, and all bolts are tightened to factory specifications. Finally, it's time to test the engine. Fresh coolant is added. Electrical connections are rechecked. The battery is reconnected, and the moment of truth arrives. The key turns. The engine cranks. And after a brief pause, the V8 roars
Front bumper
back to
fully
life.
secured and torqued.
After everything this vehicle has been through, hearing that engine run again is a huge milestone in the rebuild. With the mechanical systems working again, Attention shifts to the exterior. New body panels